Great morning, great afternoon, and great evening, whichever you may be tuning into the video, man. I'm excited this week to talk to you, man, about breaking points. I'm coming back this week to talk to you very briefly again about breaking points, man. I wanted to come and touch this subject again because it's a lot that I did not tackle last week, so I wanted to come back and focus in on it a little bit more this week. So, what I wanted to come back this week and talk to you guys about is focusing on that breaking point. So, a lot of times in our life, we focus so much on the breaking point that we bring ourselves closer to that breaking point just by simply thinking about it. We're giving energy into that breaking point, so we're making it come closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. And before we know it, it's already going to be here. We're not even going to be thinking about making the change that we need to make, because we're going to be in that same mind state that we're thinking that this thing is never going to change, that we're not even focusing on the fact that we ourselves can make that change. So if you feel like that's you and you're focusing on the problem, which is the breaking point, take a step back. Take a step back. Step back. Take a step back. Relax. And once you take that step back and relax, then you will be able to use your peripheral view. But if you're constantly focusing on the problem, you're going to be tunnel vision. You're going to be tunnel vision. And there's nothing wrong with being tunnel vision, but in this particular situation, that's going to be hurtful because you're not going to be able to see the perception of how to solve the problem if you're not able to fully look at the issue. That's why it's good sometimes when we have issues to talk to others, because others may be able to see our breaking points in a different light than we ourselves can see our breaking points. So if you're in a particular situation, I would advise you, one, to seek counsel. That counsel can be God. That counsel could be friends. That counsel can be a therapist. That counsel can be whatever. But I advise you to seek counsel outside of yourself if you feel like your breaking point is something that you focus on that you can't see until it happens. All right, so that's one solution to the problem. That's one way you can do it. The other way that I said earlier was to take that step back. Once you take that step back, you have to listen to that counsel to be able to get that different perspective, or start to write it down. Write down your actions. Write down how you're feeling about it. Write down what the situation is. The more you write it out, the more you can see it. So if you start to write out your problem, if you start to write out how you're focusing on that breaking point or what you're doing before you get to the breaking point, then you can better analyze it, and then you can attack and make a better solution. So those are just a couple ways in which I wanted to kind of tackle breaking point this week, man. I appreciate y'all for watching the video, man. That's it for this week, man. Until next week, man, I'll holler at y'all. But in the meantime, share this video if you feel like it's something somebody need to hear. Follow my YouTube, Daryl Chaver Jr., man. Peace out.